Thank you for this honor, the Monroe Award. Thank you, Chamber friends, my mom, Peggy, my sister, Janet, my daughter, Jennifer, my friends, whoever nominated me for this, Corrine, my fellow board members, the city of Monrovia, Tom Adams, our mayor, all of our leaders. What a joy it's been for the past 10 years to get to know you and to work together with you shoulder to shoulder. And then to be awarded this Business Person of the Year award tonight. This means a lot to me. Thank you again. Well, a few years ago, as a young stay-at-home mom, not really a few years ago, but I had the desire to someday be successful in business. I had no idea what that meant, really. I just knew that there was something big and good out there, and I needed to find it, and I needed to make it happen. And I could. I had 2 young children at home and not enough money, so I did what every smart stay-at-home mom does. I signed up for Amway. I sold a lot of laundry detergent and skincare products, but it's not usually a very steady income stream. And your friends and family can only buy so much of your product. But the best thing that happened to me from that experience was to learn about the motivational books and seminars. I was exposed to a lot of that. I learned about networking. I read a lot of books. I read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Before this book, mixing business relationships and personal relationships was kind of taboo. It was like wrong. But after Carnegie, business relationships and personal relationships were seen not as just compatible, but as absolutely inseparable. This is true. This is my life. My clients have become my friends, and it makes me enjoy my work so much more. And then there's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I thought, this is great. I can do this. You have to imagine what you want, and somehow magically you can attain it. Well, you also have to work. I hoped it was true, but now we know it is true. Our thinking is the engine of our train. First, you have to think correctly, and then the feelings and the actions will follow. Another book that I read, I saw this at home. My dad had it, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I'm sure he would update the title now to be The Greatest Salesperson in the World. But far more than just a sales book, Og Mandino's parable encourages you to live your life to the fullest by believing in yourself and your ability to help others. See that theme? It's there again. Anybody who sells anything needs to read this book. Pretty much everybody. The best quote, though, I don't want to mess this up. I love this quote. And I think about this every morning when I go out and I ride my bike or I go on a hike and I get to see the sunrise. I will live this day as if it's my last. This day is all I have, and these hours are now my eternity. I greet this sunrise with cries of joy as a prisoner who is reprieved from death. I lift mine arms with thanks for this precious gift of the new day. I'm grateful. One more, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Did you know that when this book was first published, both psychologists and theologians poo-pooed it, and they said this is heretical, and they accused him of being a crank. Well, today science has verified the book's basic concepts, that being optimistic makes you healthier and happier, and thus more likely to succeed. Well, with all of this great heart, mind, positive learning I received, you would think I would have become a rock star in Amway. I really wanted to, but instead, I went into my father's insurance business after a volunteer stint as a family therapist. I had a heart to help people. I really wanted to fix them, but that's not really a good therapeutic model. I did become a rock star in the insurance business. Since 1998, when I started Nancy Bond Insurance Services, which, by the way, is the best business in the world to be in, the insurance business, I got to become a counselor and help people fix their problems because the insurance business makes all other businesses succeed. Without insurance, you wouldn't be able to take the risks that you take. Well, I just received this book for Christmas, Essentialism, being the disciplined pursuit of less, by Greg McKeown. I don't know how to say his name. It's not about getting more things done in less time. It's about getting only the right things done. I'm in the middle of reading it right now, and I'm very inspired, and I do recommend it to you. Now I have the perspective of many years of work, scores of relationships. I've lived the truth from what I read and yearned for at the start, and I'm a leader in my firm and in the community. And my life is now what I desired all those years ago. I believe this. Leadership demands that we ignore probability and focus on possibility. Do you believe that? Does that make sense? We have to. Okay, the last quote I'm going to leave you with is from the poet Mary Oliver. She says, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" I challenge you to pause more and ask yourself that question. What do I want to choose? What do I want to do with this one wild and precious life? Thank you again for this honor and these moments to spend with you here tonight. Thank you.